Welcome back to Crusader Kings 2? Well, it's not. It's Crusader Kings 1 Deus Vault Edition, apparently. Well, they certainly know their audience, don't they? And I'm doing this for the 500 subscriber special. Game speed? Why don't we play on the slowest while I get used to this? And I'm also going to use this as an excuse to answer the Q&A questions that were posted on a video that went up just about last week. Now, we were doing a podcast, you might remember, and we actually did... we did record it, but we kind of decided that playing CK2 whilst also trying to record a podcast was a little bit too distracting. So we actually never uploaded it in the end. I scrapped it because it just wasn't up to a good standard. We were too distracted by the game and what was happening in it, and I thought if people were trying to listen to it for a podcast, it sort of it just wasn't there. Anyway, I'm using this as an excuse to answer those questions, because there was actually a decent amount of questions posted. There's my boy, that's what I'm looking for. I'm going to play as England, the King of England. I've never played this game before, so you're going to have to forgive me. So I've got a list of questions, obviously, and I'll go through these as we go on, but I thought I'd also use it as an excuse to talk about the channel and sort of some things that are coming up as well. So we'll start with that. The next series coming up, I think Game of Thrones is going to be canned soon. Because the Game of Thrones mod was fun at the start, but then it quickly got sort of swamped by all the banal minutiae that that merchant republics have to deal with. Oh my god. I don't need game hints. Friend, do you know how many hours I've got in CK2? I'm good. Thanks. What the fuck is this? Help me. Oh god, the time's ticking. Pause. Can I pause it? We paused? Alright, we're good. I need to get used to the UI. So, yeah, as I was saying, I think Game of Thrones is, it's kind of one of those mods that you need to play as a specific character or have a very specific Game of Thronesy goal in mind to be able to achieve, because none of the mechanics really suit a merchant republic so much. And I'd kind of like to, holy shit, I'd kind of like to, go at it again, playing a different scenario, but as a sort of feudal ruler, and I'm thinking that the next time I start a Game of Thrones series, I'm probably going to play as a Targaryen or a High Valyrian and try and return High Valyrians to power, and maybe even restore Valyria, because there are a lot of good submods for colonizing it, because in the Game of Thrones mod it does add a pretty extensive colonization system, which is quite well balanced. And it takes a long time, but obviously if we can build Valyria back up to what it was, that'd be a really cool playthrough. And I think maybe Conqueror and try and restore the Valyrian freehold or something like that. I mean, that's an idea I've got sort of going in my head right now. After Geheimnisnacht, I think I'm going to bring back the Elder Kings. And I think we're going to see a return of Elrang. I'm going to go back to the save game that we had from before. So we're still playing in the same world where we left off. Obviously we'll play as a different character. And now I'm thinking we're going to play as the Dwemer and try and bring the Dwemer back to life, build these awesome, you know, Dwemer machinations and build up Dwemer cities and try and form a Dwemer kingdom. I think that'd be very cool to sort of bring back the dwarfs. So, looking at this game, very briefly, what are these traits? Energetic. Obviously, that's Just. We know Just. The character is capable of telling what is right and wrong given his or her culture and religion, and is, Desirous. Wow, desirous of making judgment on that information. Wasn't expecting that. We've got Cruel. Who are we playing as anyway? It must be William the Conqueror. Yeah, William of Normandy. We've got Cruel, Proud, Skeptical, rather than Cynical. This character is not someone who will fall upon their scriptures for guidance, but relies more heavily on their own judgment. Alright, and we've got Wise, Suspicious, Valorous, Bastard, obviously, William the Bastard, and Brilliant Strategist. We know what that does. We've got 19 Martial, 5 Diplomacy, 5 Intrigue, and 8 Stewardship. I assume these are our realm. Are we married? Spouse, here we are. Right, got it. What's this? This is Gold, Prestige, and Piety, I assume. And we are House Normandy. We're a Norman Catholic. These are all of our vassals. We've got, is that a Duke there? Duke Robert? Yeah, what does he have? How do we find out his titles? Robert, I need to... Oh, fucking hell. Duchy of Normandy, there we go. Again, this is also our diplomacy screen as well, so we can offer marriage, send assassin. Yeah, this is looking pretty, this is looking pretty much how I'd expect it to do. Okay, let's go back to our court here. We've got lots of children, this is our heir. Oh, this is our heir, right, Robert of Normandy, of course. And that's what that symbol shows, that he is our son. Got it. These are all of our successors. Now, we've got some weird symbols on those there. What does that mean? Is he our steward? Yeah, there we are. Guy de Maison, steward. It's pretty terrible. He's not a bad steward, I suppose. Got some friends, got some rivals as well. Morcar, Edwin, sure. Yeah, whatever. We'll just play as we go. What's our goal? What do we do? How about you? Count of Surrey. You don't seem like the type of guy that I'd be interested in. Are you? I'm your liege, so I don't mind too much. Can we change the map mode? We have no diocese bishop appointed. What does that mean? We can create the following titles. Okay, can we create the duchy of just about everywhere? You currently gain 60% of the income from your domain. You currently have 9 provinces in your domain. Your ruler can only control 5. Ruler intrigue allows 2. So intrigue rather than stewardship allows for domain in this. Alright, a map mode. Here we go. Relational map. Economic map. Realm map. That's what we want to see. Look at this. This is much better. Alright, so we want to take Wales and form Britannia. Absolutely. Declare war. Why not? Don't have a claim or they need to be a religious enemy. How do I get claims? Oh, God, that music. Oh. What is happening? Yeah, so 500 subs. Thanks for that. That's pretty good. I was never expecting that. Halfway to being able to make some sweet cash from YouTube. I don't think I'm ever going to make sweet cash from YouTube, let's be honest. Not with these videos. But that's pretty cool, though. 500 subscribers. I wasn't expecting that. We got some really good views on some of these Game of Thrones videos as well. Some of the latest videos have actually been doing really well, which is why I'm quite excited to bring back the Elder Kings now that we've got more people in the fold. Because the Elder Kings is, going to be honest, I thought Game of Thrones was my favourite mod until I played the Elder Kings. That's quickly winning. Geheimnis Act is fun. Don't get me wrong. Geheimnis Act is fun and silly. But Geheimnis Act is also a really shit mod. Am I allowed to say that? It's got a lot of cool features. The map is well made. The characters are thought out. The art is good. It's just really slow and really buggy. And crashes a lot. Oh, we can zoom the map out. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. Alright, how do I... Yeah, don't press page down when your recording button is bound to page down, genius. Right, back. What does that do? Just takes us back to our screen here. Action screen. Here we are. No? What is the point of that? What is the point of this back button? Is it just to see the overview of this round, I guess? Yeah, I see. Okay. So this guy... Or is that us? Okay, that's the duchy, right? So this is the duchy view here. Oh, shit. Personality matures. Thrill seeker. Gundred gain the trait reckless. 75% chance of gaining the trait indulgent. Gaining the trait weak-willed. Oh, well, you're terrible, Gundred. We need to be educating our son. Alright, so child Robert. Robert? Oh, my God. How do I educate you? Parents, yeah, obviously allies, rivals, successors, siblings. Can I not educate my own son? Maybe they educate manually in this. Yeah, there's no real way to... Oh, we can see our entire court here as well. Look at that. Okay. Why not? What does this button do? Oh, this is the ledger. Got it. That's the ledger button. Units, we can toggle on and off. See our units. Right. Well, we haven't got any. Toggle forts. Oh, right, that's like the city sprawl and stuff. Got it. And what's this button? Coat of arms. Oh, okay. That'd be nice to have in regular CK2, to be honest. It's a feature they've lost. So I want to take Wales. The child shows prodigal ability to surely become destined to become a great ruler or statesman. Gain trait prodigy. Who's this? This is, oh, this is my son, Richard D. Normandy. What does that do? Prodigy. Gives +3 martial, 3 deployment. Oh, so it's quick. Awesome. Well done. We've got a quick son. I'd rather you be my heir. Can we plot to kill our other son, then? Wouldn't be CK2 if we didn't. Show action screen. Yeah. Send assassin. No, I don't want to... Send us assassinating Alice. No, I want to kill my son. Here we are, right. Assassinating Robert will cost 119 gold. How much gold have we got? 320. Yeah, kill him. Our secret agent attempted to assassinate Robert of Normandy, and we were failed and discovered. Shit. Does that make me dishonorable or anything? Does anybody care? Kinslayer? Did we actually kill him? We didn't actually kill him. Well, it's not fair to call me a fucking Kinslayer if we didn't kill him. Somebody died of old age. Oh, my spy master. Right. How do we get a new spy master then? Count of Northampton only have a loyalty of 38%. Oh no. Everything's going wrong already. I feel like I probably should have looked up a guide or something how to play this game. No, it's fine. Can I claim your title? How do I do that? Action screen. Formal education for the child. At the court. Yes, you were educated at court, lovely boy. Yeah, but like, how do I send in my man to get claims, though? Am I missing buttons here? We have no spy master. Friend? Oh my god, if I knew how to do that, I would. Ah, here we are, right. Grant title. We're going to grant... Adelaide's... Spy master? No, that is just landed title. Okay. Create title. Create bishopric. Send assassin, obviously. Grand mobilization. What does that do? Mobilize all armies. Okay, wow, okay, sure. But how do I give out... How do I make someone my steward, though? You think clicking this banner would do that. Maybe if I find someone in my court. Hang on. There's no character finder, I assume. You got 6 intrigue. Let's find someone better. 4 intrigue. Sure, that's not good either. Right, you. 9 intrigue. Perfect. Oh, is he he's someone else, I assume. What's he? He's our chancellor. Okay. Just anyone. So you. I'm going to click on Edith. I'm clicking on Edith. Right-clicking on Edith. Oh, God. Edith, I want to make you my spy master, friend. How do I do it? Menu? Save, export, hints? Hints. Give me hints. Right. Oh, your court. Oh. Look, there are more buttons here. Access court. There we go. Right. Okay. We've got spy master 11 there. Hey, that's pretty good. And we need a bishop. Walcher. My good friend, Walcher. Wow, tip screen actually worked for us. Awesome. Treasury, my laws and advances. Oh shit, we've got tech advances. We've got semisalic primogeniture, of course. All titles go to the oldest child or dead, or if dead, his oldest child, and so on. The oldest child cannot provide an heir, then the next oldest child traces inheritance. Right, okay. I'm not going to fuck with that too much. Sure, we get to... Yeah, okay. The succession looks fine, okay? Okay, here's our tech advances. This is what I'm interested in. Farming techniques. Two-field systems not known within our realm, of course. Not the two-field system. Trade practices. Because who's got good trade practices? I bet the Byzantines. No, the Byzantines don't. Wow, shitty Byzantines. What do you expect? Gold +1. Enact. Click to focus your research on this advance. There's a random chance will advance will discover the... okay, yeah, sure. Enact. Nice. Let's do it. And then we can click through and sort of see what we know then. So we know chain armor. This is cool that you get different types of armors. And I like some of the more focused economic advances. I like the economy plays a much bigger part in this. Nice. Okay. Great. I'm learning more and more. The Treasury screen. Let's have a look. Oh, nice. So you can tax on sliders. Awesome. Loyalty of the clergy will change by... So we can have... Get more taxes for the church. Oh, this slider system is very, very good. Lets you fine-tune much, much nicer. So, do I want to donate to the church? Now, let's keep them... Let's just keep them slightly above board. Army upkeep is 0 tolls. What does that do? So, these are the burghers. So, these are our cities. Don't care about that. Loyalty of peasants. Don't care about that. Crown duty. So, this is us taxing them. So, we could say... Give us some gold. Scutage affects how big the armies of your vassals will be. A high scutage will net you more money. Will make your vassals feel fewer troops. Okay, we want that to be as low as possible so we get as much money as possible until I actually work out how to get claims. Speaking of which, can we get you, my Chancellor, to fabricate claims? How do we do that, though? Lanfranc, get to work. You know what? I feel like I know how to play now. We can unpause. So, one of the questions I got on the video I put up before asking for questions for the podcast was, what is the name of your channel? Where did it come from? Will I ever change it? Well, child became a proven deal broker. Good for you, kid. Well, honestly, this channel was originally a joint channel between me and a friend of mine doing... God, the music. We were doing sort of playthroughs of old games. We did Jedi Academy, which is... sorry, Jedi Knight 2, one of my favorite games, actually. We started playing through Fallout New Vegas, but we actually never got around to finishing. We sort of got to the strip area of the game. So probably about 5 or 6 hours in. We did some side quests as well, a lot of messing around because he installed some mods. Besides that, what else did we do? We did a little bit of RimWorld as well, but then the guy was doing it with pretty much lost interest and stopped uploading videos. And at this stage, I still had bad upload. As some of you might know, as I've mentioned in my other videos, I got better upload when this channel started to take off a little bit after the CK2 stories started getting big. So I paid for some better upload, and now I can upload. But before then, my friend had to upload and didn't want to upload anymore, essentially. God, if I say that word anymore, I'm going to go crazy. So once he stopped uploading, the channel dried up. I wanted to make new content. Oh, villains terrorize Salisbury, Thieves Guild. I don't know. I don't know what to do about that game. I don't even know how to fabricate claims right now. Right, let's work that out. Right, this one. I want... grab title. Yes! That's how you do it. You've grown to hate your father-in-law. 75% chance that they're getting a fierce rivalry with the Duke of Flanders. Or I can say, maybe we'll still get along. Relations with the Duke of Flanders plus 25. Yeah, I don't want people to hate me while I'm still learning this game. I want to grab. You need 90 prestige. What's all my prestige gone? Oh, I tried to assassinate my son. Right, we'll put the speed up then. Adela's become friends with... yeah, whatever. Let's put the speed up. How do I do that? Options. Game speed. Let's go fast. Alright, let's just let that tick. While we get some prestige. So it was a joint channel and we sort of both came up with a name. It was sort of kind of supposed to be a silly pun. Obviously, you can roll a dice, commonly referred to in tabletop games as a D. So like a D20 is a 20-sided dice. D2 is a coin because it's a two-sided... well, technically, it's as one of my friends, Alex, said, a coin is technically just a really shit D3, which is true. Talented plotter offers to teach his child trade if paid well enough. Offer 4 months income. Yeah, I'll offer him 4 months income. That was 250 gold. Goodbye, shinies. So we came up with that name together because it was kind of a bit silly. It was just a silly name. And it was supposed to be all about retro games as well. And we were going to do things like, you know, like Baldur's Gate and those old tabletop style games. It never ended up happening. So instead I just started playing CK2 because, like I said, I've got literally thousands of hours in CK2 at this stage. So that happened. A vassal has declared independence. He shall pay. Prestige champ. Yeah, 25% chance get. Yeah, let's do that. What, so they can just declare independence? How should this child be raised? I'll raise it myself. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. I'll pay for that child's upbringing. How the hell can they just declare independence? That's dumb. So I assume I can declare war on him now. Who was it? The Duchy of Lancaster. Look at him. Perfidious with a nose like that. I'm not surprised. And he'd have a double chin if this was CK2. So that's sort of the name behind Roll1D2. Would I change it? Probably. Probably makes sense to call it the Crusader Kings channel or something like that until I can think of anything better. Doesn't really fit the channel, does it? Because I don't really play any tabletops. So I had another question. What are your top 5 games of all time? Now, I've got to think about that one for a bit because that's a really hard question. I think CK2 would be on the list. I've played CK2 a lot, more than any other game I've played. He shall pay, yeah, obviously. At court, he shall pay. Lots of vassals declaring independence. You've made friends with another child in court. I assume that's our child. I'll raise the child. So, CK2 would definitely be on the list of my favourite played games. I think this is a game I would get the most hours out of. And if I had to pick one game to play for the rest of my life, it would probably be CK2 just based on the fact there's so much to do in it. There's so many mods for it. Assuming I've got access to mods, obviously. Besides CK2, though, that's a very difficult question. I really like the Binding of Isaac. I was very, very good at Binding of Isaac at one point. I got some very, very high daily scores in Afterbirth when that came out. As in, I was in, like, I'm talking about, like, the top 50 players. It was a very, very good game. And I have a good couple of thousand hours in that as well. But they started releasing these small DLC packs they called booster packs. And essentially I just lost interest in it at that point, because I think it very much oversaturated the game and ruined the balance of it a lot. So that's pretty much when I gave up on Isaac. I haven't really touched it for a few months now. That would definitely be in the top 5 games, I would say. Besides that, I mean, just games from my childhood, the same as every other, you know, 90s kids, only 90s kids will remember. Like Pokemon, I think Crystal was probably my favorite of the Pokemon games I played. I remember when Pokemon Yellow came out, and I had Pokemon Yellow, which was probably my favorite of the first-gen Pokemon games, but I think Pokemon Crystal was definitely my favorite. Besides that, I mean, Oblivion. The Elder Scrolls Oblivion, that is, obviously. Us mothers should stick together. These events kind of confuse me a little bit. I seem to be answering on behalf of everyone else. I liked Skyrim. I played a lot of Skyrim, but the mechanics were good, but the world was lacking. The world didn't quite capture me the same as Oblivion did, and I maintain it's because Skyrim felt very empty. The world felt very dead. And it was supposed to be sort of apocalyptical in a way, with obviously the dragons rising up from their grave. And it was all just fucking snow or tundra. There were some fields, obviously, around Whiterun and things like that, but it was all mountains and snow and tundra. Kind of put me off a little bit. Oblivion, I remember it being, you know, a lot of crappy caves, but there were really nice scenery for the time. And the characters really felt alive, because they were sort of very eccentric. That's how I describe Oblivion. Very eccentric, which is probably why I like it a lot. Same with CK2. It's a very eccentric game. Same with The Binding of Isaac. Maybe that's my, that's my aesthetic. I'm going to bribe the bishop here. 140 gold. No, I need that for when I go to war with Wales. I don't have anything to spare for you. Sod off. Can we fabricate claims now? Let's go and have a look. So, the County of Glamorgan, grab title. Add a claim. Oh, you can just grab claims. Fair enough. Let's go to war. War were declared. Pause. Alright, zoom in. So there are his armies. He's got 523 men. So now we go, if I'm learning, the action screen. Nope. We click on ourselves. There we go. We click on ourselves. We go, close this shit. We go, action screen. No. We go, how do I raise my men? What was it? Field armies. Oh, there it is. Grand mobilization. Yes. This is a drastic action will severely test the loyalty of your vassals. Ugh. You're telling me I have to go every province and mobilize it? No, fuck it. Grand mobilize it. No, I'd be fine. There we go. Alright. Draw a box around them. Oh my god, I'm so glad you can actually do that. Wait. Here we go. Look at this. I've never been so proud of knowing how to play a game I've never played before. Alright, well, pause unfortunately doesn't unpause. Oh, so you call in vassals very much like, oh my god. You call in vassals very much like you would tribal in TK2. Right, got it. Everyone's agreed to join. Thank you, friends. Much obliged. This is for the County of Glamorgan. The strategic stronghold, yeah, whatever, of Wales. Is this morale bar, though? They're morale bars. I don't have anything to spare for you. It's kind of hard to tell. Can we merge armies? Merge. And, good. Alright. Let's, again, bring our armies over here. Draining of marshes and fens. Prosperity in Hampshire set to prosperous. Oh, they have prosperity in this. They had prosperity in this, but it took fucking 5 expansions before they added it to CK2. Well, actually, it's more like, what, 8 expansions? Something like that. Anyway, like I was saying, as for my other favourite games, what have I got? I've got Isaac, CK2, Oblivion. Probably a Fallout game. I would say Fallout New Vegas, but it's pretty hard to say. Because Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3 were both very, very good. Fallout 3 I played first. So it has a little bit more of the nostalgia goggles, I guess. Fallout New Vegas, though, arguably better writing because it's by Obsidian. Obviously, wrote Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic, another one of my favorite games of all time. Probably not in the top 5 though. Incredible writing, incredible characters in Fallout New Vegas, and it fit the Fallout world. Now, I did play Fallout 2 back in the day, which was, well, that was quite a long time ago. I played that in hindsight. It's a great game though, Fallout 2, and I think Fallout New Vegas was definitely the right successor to it. It definitely felt more like a Fallout game than Fallout 3. A new friendship is being formed in the campaign. Oh, wow. That's cool. We're making friends with some of our vassals who have joined us in war. Right. I hope there's no attrition or anything, because we've probably got half of England. Oh, God, look how many vassals have gone independent. I don't like that they can just do that. That seems a bit of a shitty system, but alright. Merge. 16,000 men. Oh, we do have attrition. 9.7. Attack. Kill them all. I don't have anything spare for you. Sorry. Sod off. Hey, look at this. We're fighting. You show heroism during the fight. God was on my side. We gained prestige. Hey, look at the war screen. Oh, they were wiped out. Victory. Hooray. Good work, team. Now, how do we know if we're winning the war? Well, this is the siege screen. A little more basic than Seeker 2. Just a little bit more basic. They offer to pay us tribute. Province liberated. Oh my god, everything's happening. My ability's not valued in this court. Maybe begin to look for another court. Yeah, I don't have anything spare for you. I can feel the love overtake me. Some girl in court has infatuated me. Yeah, absolutely. They offer to pay you a tribute of 4 gold. He's offering me peace for 4 gold? No. How do I offer him peace? Count of Glamorgan. Pillage. Province forces control the province, grabs everything that's valuable, and leaves the inhabitants with not even a piece of bread to last the winter. That does not seem like a good way to win them over. Sue for peace. I recognize... No. I want... install King William as the Count of Glamorgan. Yeah. Send offer. Accept. Has accepted my proposal. Look at that. We took some land. I fucking did it. We took some land in CK1. Well, this is a success. Good work, team. Well, let's carry on, I guess. I might turn the speed down a little bit because we're getting a million events. Options. Let's go... where is it? Alright, game speed. Here we are. We'll just say normal. So very much normal. Did that actually save? Yep, good. Alright. We did it, boys. We took a province. Now, how about Wales? The rest of Wales, that is. Usurp. We can usurp the Duchy of Gwynedd. He's 66 prestige. We have 93. Can we grab a title from this dude? We need 130 prestige. We just got to wait, I guess. Oh, we are in a huge amount of debt. Oh, wait. Those armies probably cost us a lot of money, eh? How do I disband armies? I'll move them out of the province just in case. They've got that. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Oh, God, you can't disband every army at once. Sure, whatever. Disband. Disband. Oops. I think I just offered some guy gold. Well, that's fine. It's not like we're any... It's not like we need gold or anything. Towns and hamlets grow considerably. Prosperity in Bristol. Set to prosperous. Good work, Bristol. Yeah, did I have one more game to pick? That's very hard to say, because I like a lot of games. The question did say top 5 games, so that's makes it a little harder. I don't know. Knights of the Old Republic was pretty good. I quite like Dark Souls 2. Terraria. Terraria is very, very good. If you haven't played Terraria, that's an incredibly good game. Very sort of Metroidvania. People compare it to Minecraft. That's wrong. It's definitely a Metroidvania. I'm just going to try and get the treasury in as much debt as possible now, by the way. Much more similar to those 2D platformer styles. But then it's kind of got that also difficult boss aspect of Dark Souls to some extent, especially playing on expert mode as well. Yeah, I think Terraria would win it. I think Terraria cost me £1.69. What's that, about $3? And I got about 400 hours of play out of it. The thing is, the dev just kept updating it no matter what. Prestige changed by 10. I can have this man die. No, it's fine. You stay alive. They just kept updating the game. Constant, like expansion pack, DLC level size updates to Terraria, which ended up being incredibly good. Oh, we're at war? Our vassals are under attack. No? Fuck them. Yeah, it was an incredibly good game. Oh, God, we've got more troops raised here. Is there really no disband all button? Hang on. Action screen. No. What about, war screen? That's advances. War screen. There's no war screen in this. Okay, fair enough. That's right, I'll just go ahead and disband. Someone became a tough soldier. I think that's my heir, isn't it? Alright, there we go. Okay, I think we're good now. Can I check our gold per month? Income, 20 gold. Perfect. I'll take that. So, not long until our debt is paid off. Yeah, Terraria is incredible. I think that would be my last game. So I had another question that was, what are your top 5... Oh, sorry, what YouTube channels would you recommend? That's a hard question. I have some pretty weird YouTube tastes, I guess. I like Funhouse. Funhouse are a, used to be Inside Gaming as part of Machinima. They're pretty funny. Their podcast is a little hit and miss at times. They're very, I guess people would describe them as clickbaity. They are part of a business and do have to hit goals, so that's understandable. I do prefer their comedy-based content, though. They're quite a funny group. They are a channel I would probably watch every one of their videos if it appeared in my sub box, let's put it that way. I really like the NLSS, so that's Northern Line, his group of people. Northern Line obviously started playing... Well, Binding of Isaac is what I predominantly know from, but I remember watching a lot of his CK2 videos with Arumba, and Quill did some with him as well. That's sort of actually how I found his channel, and then Isaac I discovered through him. Our regiment in Cornwall has been completely annihilated. Well, I'm looking at Cornwall, and I'm going to have to disagree. Okay. Sure, whatever floats your boat, I guess. Wait, have we lost Cornwall? Seems like we might have lost Cornwall there. I don't know how that happened. What was I talking about? YouTube channels. Yeah, Northern Line's pretty good. Probably one of my favorite YouTube channels. I watch Jim Sterling. To be honest, I watch a lot of the games journalist-style news channels. Not necessarily because I agree with them, and not necessarily because I find them... Not necessarily because I think their views are 100% accurate or a reliable source or anything like that. I actually watch a lot of quite balanced content, so I will watch a lot of people from all across the spectrum in terms of games news and games reviews and games industry content. I like Jim Sterling. He's very good. Obviously, Total Biscuit. Used to like his videos a lot. Don't think we're going to be seeing any more from him, but he was one of the people that actually inspired me to start watching YouTube, because I remember back in... Wow, this has to be at least 5 or so years ago, if not more. He actually had a podcast called the Game Station Podcast, which was with an old Maker Studio network, I believe, called the Games Network? What's it called? Game Station, that was it. They rebranded to Polaris and then disbanded entirely. He used to do a podcast on that, and that was where I actually discovered a lot of YouTubers that I quite enjoyed. The Rotten Swine of the County of Kent declared war upon us. In Kent? How many men does he have? 500. Damn Kent. Alright, you know what this means. It's time to take everything I've learned to action screen, grand mobilization. Good work, team. Alright, thank you, appreciate it. We're at war with the perfidious Kentish. Ship those troops across, yep. Whatever. Shipping them across the sea. I mean, you don't actually need to go across the sea. Minus 1,000. Our regiment in Surrey has been completely annihilated. Yep, the go-to button's on the other side now, so that's sort of blowing my mind a little bit. Yep, prestigious courtier is leaving. Yeah, we're mobilizing. Good work, team. You could all get down to here. Ship these troops across the seas? What seas are we crossing? Is that genuine? You're going from Wales to Sussex via the Irish Sea? Wouldn't say that was my particular choice of travel, but there we go. Yeah, we want to go to Kent now. Dorset two-field system spreads to here. Oh, right, that's text spread rate. Got it. Other YouTubers I watch? That's a difficult question, actually. It's hard to narrow them down. You know, I used to watch a lot of generic YouTubers everyone used to watch. Toby Turner, Ray William Johnson, Mystery Guitar. I'm talking about the very start of YouTube in, like, 2007. People like Julian Smith as well. Lots of channels that have pretty much died at this stage. This friendship is a personal one. I agree. Isn't it just? Are we sieging Kent? I don't really know what's happening, I'm going to be honest. Don't really know what's happening. Alright, well, you know what? That'll do. I answered some of your questions, the important ones anyway. And I've kind of told you what's happening with the channel. Bring back the Outer Kings. Bring back, was I bringing back anything else? So yeah, I'll probably do another Game of Thrones series at some point as a different, maybe historical character. This has been Crusader Kings 1. I've never been more confused in my life. It feels so wrong, but so right. Thank you for watching. See you next time.